Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Tony. This is the 15-minute gaming channel, and I bring you rFactor 2 news from the sim racing community. So, this is rFactor 2 in the background. We all know it. We all love it. It was kind of one of them, well, for me anyway, it was one of them first introductions to sim racing and modern within sim racing. Like, I was like, yes, the BTCC Championship, the World Touring Cars in there. I was modding tracks in, like Croft, which was my local one. And it's before I had a steering wheel, so this was when I was using, like, kind of me joypad and stuff. So it wasn't, you know, it was a little bit difficult. But I just loved racing the touring cars around Croft and adding all the tracks in that I could find. And, you know, it even had, like, some people put really old tracks in. Like, there was a Crystal Palace one from, like, years ago. And there's also official updates, like the Nuremberg rings in there and stuff like that. And I've got all the tracks. I've got some of the car packs as well. So rFactor 2 holds a special place for me. What's that got to do with anything you're asking? Well, they have been bought out by Motorsport Games. Now, you might be asking yourself, who is Motorsport Games? Well, they're the guys who make NASCAR Heat Series. And, which is why this gets me very excited, is they're the guys who announced that they're making a BTCC game, the British Touring Car game, in 2022. So we've been working with the team at Studio 397 for a long time on both game development and esports. This is an acquisition that, when completed, makes complete sense for all parties, and we are delighted to have them agree to join the Motorsport Games family. Studio 397 has a clear passion for virtual racing, and together we recognise an opportunity to work as one team to advance the genre to the next level. That excites me. It's always good to have more competition. There needs to NASCAR Heat in rFactor. So in the BTCC as well, a dedicated BTC game, but with all the rFactor tech, the physics, the graphics engine, combining the two, this could be a great game, and it gets me very excited. So basically they're saying they're going to combine it. You'll see great news for sim racing community, as we can now leverage the best elements of the rFactor 2 platform, combine it with the Unreal Engine, which of course is made by Epic Games, and layer in the additional components our talented teams have spent 2 years developing. Our aim was to start out with a product that had heart and soul. rFactor 2 definitely has that. You can see that's a labour of love. There is some limitations to that engine now, so you never know. Maybe moving within the Unreal Engine could really open up some possibilities. When the planned acquisition is complete, we can operate safe knowledge that another piece of the ambitious puzzle has been secured. So that's kind of what Motorsport Games said. There's also an announcement from the rFactor 2 guys. So here's the rFactor 2 one. Again, I'll link in the description below. Announcement: Motorsport Game enters into binding term sheet to acquire rFactor 2 and develop a Studio 397. Today, we are delighted to announce an exciting new chapter in the history of rFactor 2. I mean, of course, that the beginning bit's just the general stuff you'd expect them to say. Basically saying how great things are and how wonderful they are. So what the change in ownership to Motorsport Games does bring to Studio 397 is an opportunity to add more passionate and like-minded people to help support the rapid expansion of our core business aims. So what I'm doing is I'm hoping this maybe kicks some more life into rFactor 2 as well. And the UI element could do for massive upgrade. And I know there's been some problems there, especially with the game engine have done as much as they can. I really hope they can maybe work on that a little bit, because the UI on that is just terrible. Will rFactor 2 continue to be developed? The firm answer to that question is yes. We collaborated closely with Motorsport Games last year on various esports events, such as the highly successful 24 Hours of Le Mans Virtual, as well as the Formula E Race at Home Challenge. So obviously they're very excited for the esports kind of things. Are other projects going to use the rFactor 2 engine? Definitely. Core parts of our engine are integrated into the platform we're building for the new NASCAR game, as well as future games on console and PC. And as it says there, Le Mans and BTCC licenses. So could we get another Le Mans game? It's been a while since we've had a dedicated Le Mans. But yeah, BTCC, very exciting. You can see their closing remarks. Over the last couple of years, we've already collaborated. So yeah, they're just very happy to be in this. And yeah, the official press release is down there. I'll link that in. So personally, I think this is very good news for sim racing, as someone who's just getting back into sim racing after a long time away. Like when I say a long time away, just like for ages. And just getting all the setup right and starting building up and practicing and things like that. the BTC game is just so exciting, and rFactor 2, now that they've merged, I'm just hoping to see lots of improvements into that, because the more competition there is out there, it's the better for everyone. So anyway, just thought I'd bring you that news. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.